Hello, my fellow dweebs, and welcome back to my Arcane reaction series. We are on season 1, episode 4. Have I recovered from the emotional turmoil that was last week? No, but we're here. I'm gonna hope that this week goes easy on me. This episode is called Happy Progress Day, which, yay progress, makes me think it could be a happier episode, maybe. And if you're still watching this video after that, let's get watching.
Stanwick Padidley. Huh. I don't know much about him.
Everything he built either exploded, melted, or toppled over.
Oh, honey!
And yet, here he stands. Your hex gates have done wonders for our city, brought scholars from distant lands, reignited passions in arts and science. You deserve this honor.
I wonder how far in the future we've jumped. So cool. I wish I lived in a city that looked like that.
Jace Talus, the visionary behind the Hex Gates, a beacon of trade and prosperity for our great city of progress.
Oh, look who's come around.
At least you'll have front row seats to the speech.
Speech?
Mm-hmm. I'm giving the big address tonight.
Shipping manifest?
She's here.
But that's her calling card.
Hi.
She's all grown up. Oh my gosh, she's so badass.
I can't lose you.
Also, the soundtrack right now, are you kidding me? So good.
It's our turn to decide the future of Hextech. Professor, I'm so glad you could make it.
The cutest little baboo.
What do we have on the docket? Wait!
We can now design portable devices.
Oh.
Are we gonna get a new leg for Victor? Because with all this technology, he's still limping around with that cane.
I want Hextech to be a tool for us to build a new world. And now, it's finally possible.
Give it a decade of careful research, and it will be ready.
A decade?
They're not gonna like that.
Keep at it, and I'm sure you will discover a way to safeguard Hextech against misuse.
There must have been 4 or 5 of them.
You gonna be working today, honey. All the outfits in the show are so cute.
You're from the Undercity.
I didn't do anything. She's crazy.
I can protect you.
Caitlyn Kiraman. Why does that not surprise me? Interfering in an investigation again. You're supposed to be guarding your mother's tent.
This guy.
I was sheriff, but there's more going on here than just the smuggling. If I could just question him,
I'll take it from here. Since you're looking for more work, you can take the graveyard shift tonight at the fair.
Oh, shoot. Let's go! What a shame that this is what the last drop has become. I feel like Vander would not be into it.
She's a problem and we all know it.
We? Who's we? Your sister's gone. You know that as well as I do.
I know. Sisters, right? You can't live with them, can't stuff them back in the old baby maker.
I'm doing this for us, Jinx. All of us. The sons and daughters of Zon.
I don't like it.
The only one actually worth my time is him.
The golden boy.
Oh, he's won Piltover's heart.
Could I borrow you for a minute?
He only ever sees the past. Piltover needs a leader who looks forward.
I know, just some wannabe street trash. I got confused, that's all. Savika's a regular Johnny on the spot. I'm not weak. Y'all see?
Is he sick?
You had your speech prepared? Guess it's time.
Yeah, Jace is the one getting all the all the credit for this, and they're partners. I want to see some respect. Oh, yeah, I don't blame you, buddy.
In our factory, we made hammers. They were probably used to cut the stones you're standing on right now.
Hi, Mom.
Something that, when the time is right.
Woof.
What are you even doing here, Kiraman? Don't you have a cocktail party to attend?
He loved it. Oh no.
It's so hot, please. I'm trapped.
That is a voice recording.
Get out! Now!
Also, I brought this dynamite. Goodbye!
I was not ready for another death yet, y'all. It's gonna be a battle of the blue-haired ladies.
They may not be your preferred constituents, but they're still our people. The Undercity cannot be controlled.
Mr. Talus, could the trenchers build a weapon with the stolen crystal?
Shimmer.
I agree. It was my responsibility to safeguard this technology, and I failed. We suspend all Hextech operations until the situation is resolved, including our laboratories, the refinery, and the Hex Gates.
Seems to me only Mr. Talus has the knowledge necessary to secure the Hex Gates. I propose that a new chair be brought forth, and that House Talus be elevated to this august body.
Does the boy have any experience?
Only that of a scientist, like Heimerdinger.
I believe Counselor Medarda is right.
And Victor just gets left out of all of this.
That's me!
Half a dozen enforcers, dead!
Happy Progress Day!
Okay, favorite frame, favorite shot in the show so far. That was magnificent. Also, is he like dad, or the lines just feel a little blurred there? Makes me very uncomfortable. Maybe I'm reading too much into it.
Shouldn't he be resting?
While the trail is hot. Listen, you know how I've suspected there is a single mind behind the Undercity's violence? The answer is here, staring me in the face. I can feel it. Since when did you concern yourself with the Council's opinion?
Since I became a counselor.
She laughs.
You almost died, Kate. I just want you to be safe.
Thanks, but I already have a job.
No, you don't. After the attack, your parents spoke to the sheriff. This is the best I could do.
Well, there's been an incident.
What kind of incident?
The not so pretty kind.
Who assaulted him?
I can take a guess.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, it's already over! Okay, so this was a much easier episode to stomach than last week's. Maybe not quite as intensely engaging, but an important episode to sort of establish where we're at now. I have to say I was not expecting another time jump in this series because we had one right at the very start to establish Vi and Powder's past. It just... yeah, it was really unexpected to me, but seeing these older versions of characters we've already fallen in love with is pretty cool. I also take it that Vi and Powder's encounter there at the beginning of the episode was the first they've had in however many years it's been, because Powder had that monologue when she was back in her room, whatever that enormous chamber is that she's in, having that monologue about, oh, that couldn't have been her, and it makes me think they haven't seen each other in years. It makes me really sad to see the position of status that Jace has held in society versus Victor. They were equal partners when this venture all started, and Jace would not even be alive if it weren't for Victor. And maybe Victor's personality, maybe he just doesn't want to be the one making all these speeches and to be the poster child for all of the Hextech, but still, there was something really unnerving and not right to me about seeing him in the dark, behind the curtain, no credit being given to him by Jace during his speech or any of the council members. I just don't like it. It's cool to see what the show has done with Kate's character because I figured if she was introduced in the way that she was in episode 2, it would be weird to me that her character wouldn't come back into play in later episodes. But with her parents having severed her and Jace's relationship, I was just curious how that was gonna all play out. And so to see her playing such a major role now, I would suspect she's going to be up there in main character status with Powder and Vi as these episodes go on. I feel like I don't have as much to review on this week as I have in past episodes. I think this episode did a great job of serving the purpose it was supposed to serve, which is reintroducing us to Piltover however many years it's been in the future. So to keep myself from making any sort of predictions because, well, you know what? Actually, looking back, a few of them did come to be. So I'm wondering if she ends up putting one of those in there and perhaps it somehow goes awry. Like she ends up
hurting someone that she didn't mean to hurt.
I like him a lot, which makes me nervous. It makes me feel like
something bad is gonna happen to him.
So maybe I'm not as bad at making predictions as I thought, but still, I will maybe avoid doing that for the time being because I just feel like the show could really go anywhere from here. Question for the comment section. Who was your favorite character when the show began? And who is your favorite character now? Has it changed? Is it the same? There's quite a few characters that have been murked off between then and now, but no spoilers, no jumping ahead to who your favorite character is in like episode 7 or whatever. But if you are watching the show for the first time, or if you can look back and remember, did your favorite character remain the same or has it changed based off of events and circumstances? Mine was Vander. R.I.P. Although I was rather fond of Vi in the first couple episodes as well. I think her personality can be tough to a fault, as shown by her and Powder's estranged relationship. I do think out of all of the characters, she's probably still my favorite, but love for my girl Powder as well. Which, is that still her name? It sounded like he was calling her Jinx. Editing Alicia here. I just had a realization while I was editing episode 3. I'm gonna go ahead and film this so I can insert this clip into episode 4. The reason she calls herself Jinx is because that's what Vi said about her at the end of episode I thought I was done crying. Whatever her name is now, I just have a lot of love for her too, and she is clearly going through it, and I just would love to see by this series or this season's completion for Powder and Vi to make amends to their relationship. I hope that dream is not too far of a stretch. And if one of them dies, I am done with this show. I'm kidding. I will watch the whole thing no matter what, but I will be very upset. As always, thank you so much for watching, guys. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed and subscribe to my channel for new reactions every week. And if you would like access to full-length reactions, early release to my videos, and a whole bunch of other fun stuff, check out my Patreon page, patreon.com/AliciaDweeb. And I will see you dweebs later.